तो हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। एंड आज हम लोग कंटिन्यू कर रहे हैं गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट का लूनर आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट, जिसका एक्ट 8 शुरू हो चुका है। एंड ये है पूरे वीडियो का पार्ट आई थिंक 5। ठीक है, तो चलो गाइस कंटिन्यू करते हैं। और ज़्यादा पार्ट्स नहीं बचे आई थिंक, और दो एक वीडियो में वीडियो मतलब ख़त्म हो जानी चाहिए पूरा एक्ट। ठीक है यार, मैं लिटरली 2 हुडी और उसके ऊपर एक चादर डाल के बैठा हूँ क्योंकि बहुत ठंड है यार। मेरी तबीयत बहुत ही ज़्यादा ख़राब है। ठीक है, मतलब मैं बीच बीच में थोड़े ब्रेक ले रहा हूँ क्योंकि मेरी तबीयत बहुत ख़राब है। ठीक है, मेरे को ख़त्म करना है। अगर आप लोगों को मेरी स्पीच थोड़ी सी इधर उधर लगे, क्योंकि मतलब समझ जाओ यार, मेरा तबीयत ख़राब है। ठीक है, ओके गाइज, लेट्स कंटिन्यू। आई होप सब कुछ ठीक ठाक काम कर रहा है। एंड अभी हम लोग चलते हैं। कहाँ जाना है हम लोग को? मैरियनेट से बात करनी है ना। मैं और वॉन्डरर जा रहे थे। आई थिंक मेरियनेट को मदद कर सकते हैं हम लोग उसके कंप्यूटिंग पावर्स को एनहांस करने में, जैसे कि वॉन्डरर ने बहुत बताया।
Traveler. Hey there.
Paimon's here too. She was just helping them sort through their things. How did your chat go?
That was fast. The call only just ended.
Well, you said it was urgent, so we got here as quickly as we could.
Albedo, I have some alchemy questions for you.
I see. Looks like my knowledge proved useful after all.
चलो और इन्फॉर्मेशन बताते।
If I might ask, what is the end goal for the modified formula you'll be using?
I needed to predict the future of the entire world. But I've run into some teething issues since trying to implement Renee's theory of the 4 orthants.
I see. I'll have a look at it. Still, computing power is the real issue here. How do you plan to solve it?
About that, it's been sorted.
Oh, with the Traveler's help?
नहीं, Wanderer.
Actually, you're not wrong. He found the person with the solution.
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah, it was him.
Wow! Go Hat Guy! Seems like
Go
all that
Hat
time
Guy.
studying at the academia is paying off big time.
But where is he? Wasn't he the one who asked Albedo and I to come here?
Come with me.
अरे
Hat Guy?
ये क्या भाई?
happened to
ये
him?
तो अनएक्सपेक्टेड है भाई। ये मेडिटेटिंग मोड में है।
Hat Guy! Can you hear us? No response. I guess he's in hibernation.
Hat Guy mentioned that he was a puppet. It seems that his functions are currently shut down. I presume this has something to do with the solution to your computing problem.
That's right. He and the Traveler came to see me. Wait, what? You have a solution?
Would you calm down? Why do you always react so hysterically to everything?
Excuse me? How would you know? You shouldn't be so quick to judge complete strangers. It's very bad manners.
वेल मतलब मैं तेरे लिए स्ट्रेंजर हूँ, तू मेरे लिए स्ट्रेंजर नहीं है।
Oh, please. It doesn't take that long to figure out that you have a temper.
Where does a mere student get that kind of confidence?
I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia admission.
लमाओ भाई, ये तो कुछ ज्यादा ही रोस्टिंग हो गई।
Huh? Are you serious?
See? This is why I can't be bothered to explain myself. She recognizes no one's skills but her own.
Okay, fine. I'll hear you out. So, tell me, how do you propose to solve my computing power problem?
This world itself is constantly processing all kinds of information. If it's the world's future you're trying to calculate, you need a processing device that's designed to cope with that volume.
Easier said than done. Only Irminsul can handle that kind. Wait, is that what you're suggesting? But surely we can't just plug my formula directly into the ley lines.
You should be able to tell that I'm not human, right?
Yeah, I noticed. The technology, though, seems pretty ancient. Very different from
ये तो अर्बन सोल के ट्री से कटे हुए ब्रांच से बना हुआ है, मतलब जितना तक मेरे को याद है।
Conrian, to be precise. I'm what they would have called a puppet.
सबके लॉर भाई रिवाइंड हो रहे हैं, सबके लॉर।
Puppets need an energy source and processing power. The artisans who built them sought out the materials most suited for that purpose.
You? Do you mean...
The Traveler and I have talked it over. He's willing to vouch for you. So, I'll allow you to borrow my core for your calculations.
Damn. तो इसीलिए ये हाइबरनेशन मोड में चला
It
गया.
was built using wood from a silver white tree, which makes it a small part of Irminsul.
Conrian technology and Irminsul wood. Who in the world could have built you? Are you sure about this? A puppet without its core will cease functioning completely. And if it's left in that state for too long, it might not recover.
अरे बाप रे.
You could die if you do this. You do realize that.
I can put two and two together. Yes. No need to rub it in.
ये भगवान, तो ऐसे ये बदला लेगा क्या? मतलब अरे बाप रे
I
भाई,
won't lie to
ये तो
you.
लिटरली
This
रिस्क
has
कर रहा अपने
never
लाइफ
been
को.
done before.
ऑलरेडी 2 बार रिस्क कर चुका है मेरे को
Cannot
बचाने के
guarantee
चक्कर
your
में.
safety.
Doesn't matter. I'm prepared for the worst.
Did you two actually talk this through? Is he... Are we really considering this?
Yes, we discussed it. The bottom line is, he trusts me, and I trust you. Let's give it a shot, shall we?
Honestly, I have no clue where this kid even came from. But for whatever reason, he lent me his core to use in my formula. I'm very close to finishing my calculations now, and the core is currently in use. So I'm sorry, but I can only show you a sketch right now. This is what the core looks like.
है, ऐसा दिखता है इसका अंदर का कोर.
A silver white branch. It certainly matches the legends told about Irminsul.
Is Hat Guy gonna be okay?
He's not gonna die, right?
In theory, he should be fine. As long as we put his core back in time. Beyond that, all I can say is that I'll try my best to avoid risk and make sure the core doesn't sustain any damage.
I think I know why you called us here now. Someone needs to watch over his body and make sure it's protected until the process completes.
Correct. He said that the only ones he trusts here...
He will have our undivided attention.
हे भगवान भाई, सब लोग लाइक अपने जिंदगी दांव पे लगा के मेहनत कर रहे हैं इस पॉइंट पे तेवत को बचाने के लिए.
That guy.
On a more positive note, things are progressing steadily on my end. I'll call everyone in for a meeting once the results are out.
वॉन्डरर सैंड्रोने को ट्रस्ट नहीं करता, वॉन्डरर मेरे को ट्रस्ट करता है, एंड मैं सैंड्रोने को करता हूँ. तो कितना टाइम लेगा भाई, जल्दी वापस आ जा.
The worst case scenario with the core removal is either a system reset or a total loss of function. But I'm not afraid. A quiet death should have been my fate long ago. A core is completely different from a heart. It's like another vital organ entirely. I never believed it could be a true replacement for what I saw, but in the end, it turns out the core was more useful to me. Pretty funny when you think about it. It's like the punchline of my entire life. Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? If not, then this would just be another samsara. I have already experienced both a past life and a next life. Part of me wonders whether I'm only capable of making this decision because I've become a real human. What's with that expression? Isn't this a good thing?
अरे यार बेचारा.
Sandrone will succeed, won't she? She has to.
She will. We all have to persevere until this is over.
That's right. And I'll protect you all until a moment of victory arrives.
कम ऑन भाई, कितना टाइम लेगा इनका, मुझे डर लग रहा है अब इसके लिए. नो मून सिस्टर्स फाइनली.
Who are you? Call me Sonnet. You have the same power as Canon.
Damn, she is beautiful.
Sonnet. So, you're the goddess of the iridescent moon? Oh, goodness. You recognize me? Well then, what's your name? Columbina. Columbina Hyposelenia. Hyposelenia? What a lovely name. Did you choose it yourself? It was a joint effort between me and my friends. Friends? You mean your friends in the heavens?
नहीं.
Huh? Oh, sorry. You must be exhausted. I apologize. Hang in there. Let me introduce you to my older sisters. Do you mean the other two moon goddesses?
Well, ये लोग मर गए कि क्या मतलब?
Canon?
ये लोग यहाँ पे क्या कर रहे हैं?
Wow, you sure know a lot. Hey, does that mean that our story goes on into the future?
तो ये लोग मर के इधर आ गए.
Oh, I guess that wasn't the best question to ask. It's all right. We were prepared for that possibility. You could say we were too prepared. I can't even remember how long my sisters and I have been here by this point. When did you get here?
तीनों के ऐसे ही मतलब दिखते होंगे ऐसे पीछे.
I can't say for sure.
Damn, ये लंबी भी है.
It feels like it's been forever.
And
I see.
इनके assets थोड़े से बड़े हैं.
You look a little unwell.
Like unlike Columbina.
I can hold
But
out a while
but for
longer.
some reason यार Columbina ज़्यादा attractive है. Oh, वो है
We
बाकी
don't have
दोनों.
far to go. The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead.
चलो भाई मैं
Don't
फटाफट
worry,
चला जाता हूँ दौड़
they're
के.
both really nice. I'll introduce
Oh, wow, ये तो उसकी तरह दिख रही है लैला की तरह.
sisters. I'm back, and look who I've brought with me.
Damn यार ये लोग काफी खूबसूरत हैं.
It's our lovely little sister, born in the far future. The pleasure is all mine. Allow me to introduce you to Columbina Hyposelenia. This is Arya, the goddess of the eternal moon. And this is Canon, goddess of the frost moon. Canon, don't you think Hyposelenia's power is similar to yours?
Hello, Columbina. I apologize for our startled reaction just now. And please, forgive our little sister if she's been annoying you. She tends to talk a lot.
It's fine.
You seem shy. Don't worry, Columbina Hyposelenia. No one can hurt you here.
Could you tell me where here it is?
अरे रे रे.
Please.
My dear sister, this is where Tevat's original ruler, the Dragon King Nibelung, imprisoned the moon goddesses.
तो उसने मारा नहीं था, उसने कैद कर दिया था. Damn. तो मतलब ये लोग जिंदा है अभी तक.
What? You're scaring her, Canon. No, but please.
Nibelung, our original master, created us in the distant past to maintain Tevat.
But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond, to explore worlds vaster still.
Day and night, we fulfilled our duty in the heavens, until the day that the first descender arrived.
Heavenly principles.
The great ruler of the firmament.
The heavenly principles.
Is that what later generations call them? I see. But we did not reject them at first, nor did they seem to harbor ill intent towards this world. We coexisted in peace. They were like a guest in our home.
Slowly, however, we came to realize that our guest had a growing desire to change and dominate the world.
And you didn't stop it?
No. There was an order to the rules they set up that Nibelung never taught us. We wanted to know if this order would bode good or ill for Tevat. All right. Canon and I wanted to know. Sonnet was against it from the outset.
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward the desire of certain life forms to seek power. Or perhaps they feared them.
Humans?
They would even cast down celestial nails as
Yeah,
manifestations of their
Khanrins
power to punish the civilizations of the world below.
Khanrins.
Only this was far beyond mere punishment.
Right. Their rules brought order, but the price people paid for merely testing the limits of those rules was far too great. I did everything in my power to help the punished escape catastrophe, but still, too many lives were lost.
The ancestors of the Frost Moon Scions were some of the ones you helped.
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures, the Dragon King, Nibelung, returned.
And so began the War of Funerary Flame.
So, that's the name the world gave that war in the future.
Well, who won in the end?
इन लोगों को नहीं पता कौन जीता.
As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won, although it came at a great cost. They remained in Teyvat, where they continue to rule to this day. And the world's original master, the Dragon...
And what of the moons? Are there still 3 moons in Teyvat skies?
You can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know we are but remnants of a bygone age. We are prepared for the answer.
Only the Frost Moon remains. But it has been cast beyond the false firmament by the Heavenly Principles. The eternal and iridescent moons were both shattered during the war.
So death finally came for us in the end.
Sonnet.
But you're still here, aren't you?
A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina.
She's right. That's why I began to disappear. Because the Frost Moon is cut off by the false sky.
Our souls may endure within this lunar palace, but if our moons are destroyed,
then we shall disappear the moment we depart from it.
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize to us, dear sister. If anything, we owe the world an apology. If only we'd decided to act sooner, rather than arguing amongst ourselves.
all the more reason not to spend this time in regret and repentance. Instead, we should focus our efforts on how we might help our future sister.
Sorry?
Don't you see, Columbina, your story is not yet over. Is that not why you are here?
तो अभी क्या बचा है भाई, कैसे बचा है इसको? एक सेकंड, ये कैलकुलेशन देखा क्या इसने?
It's done. Initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolation. And secondary process? Scan for moons.
अच्छा नहीं, ये अलग अलग कर रही है ये.
Still 4. The number of moon marrows hasn't changed. Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding about the moons all along? Variables. Variables in the world. I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Are there any variables there? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to a moon? But that's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moons alone be? Wait! Wait! I've got it!
क्या बता.
If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. No one ever said that a moon marrow equals a living moon. We just made that assumption ourselves. Initiate secondary process. Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter, moon marrow. I don't care if they're natural or artificial. Get them out of my search results! Why? It says 3 moons still exist in Teyvat, even after excluding the moon marrows. But we know for a fact that 2 of them are dead. Redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. No, scrap that. Narrow it down to moons that have lunar authority and remain alive. Why? Why is it still 3? What is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes?
काफी कंफ्यूजिंग हो रहा है ये सब तो.
You think that the moon's reflection might be where Nibelung imprisoned the 3 moon sisters?
Yes, it would explain a lot, such as why that space would respond to a moon goddess's power, opening the moon gate at her command. It would also explain why Miss Columbina has been unable to leave, and why time flows in reverse there.
In the messages she sent, Columbina promised us she'd find a way to return. But we have no way of knowing how, when, or where this might happen.
The fact that she still has yet to reappear in this world indicates that returning from that place is no easy feat. We cannot afford to simply wait for her.
So you're saying, if she could return by her own power alone, she would have done so long ago?
Yes, she certainly wouldn't leave it to this late stage when it's so touch and go. I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Luana's harm might be an anchor that she left behind, as a sort of future
चलो निकोल ने
waypoint.
तो एग्जैक्ट मतलब ठीक assumptions कर लिए. जो बोल रही है सारे मैच हो रहे हैं मतलब रियलिटी से.
This could also explain why Luana's heart is always by the traveler's side.
Sounds like a plausible theory. If that's the case, there must be some criteria we need to fulfill to allow Columbina to return to the present. The question is, what could they be?
फोन आ रहा है.
Hello?
कौन है?
Listen up. This is
Oh, चलो.
extremely important.
अरे क्या हमें तो बताओ. अबे भाई फिर से नहीं यार.
Not only is Columbina alive, but she may well exist in a form unimaginable to us. I'm still unclear on the details, but she's done something truly inconceivable in the past. And the clue to what she's done lies in the moon and Teyvat sky.
Truly amazing. Oh, I'm so delighted for her.
I'm sure we all feel the same. And I'm sure Columbina is ready to get back here and fight by our side.
I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way of coordinating with her. But that's not an excuse for everyone else to slack off, okay?
How can the dead moon still live? And Luanatar...
प्रेजेंट है ना वो लोग वहाँ पे.
It's hard to believe that's what will happen in the distant future.
Our authority is linked to the most fundamental rules of Teyvat. I suppose it's no wonder that many would covet that power.
I didn't realize that when you said friends, you meant people who live down in Teyvat. That's so lovely. I always wanted to go down there and have some fun.
Have you ever tried leaving this prison?
Of course. Between us, we've tried everything. But no matter where we go, this space will eventually bring us back here.
अबे यार कोई निबेलंग को वापस लाओ. नहीं निबेलंग को वापस मत लाओ.
It's like the center
वो
of
तो
a
और
whirlpool.
उल्टा कर देगा.
Everything
Humans देख के.
ultimately converges here, at the moment when Nibelung imprisoned us.
In that case, have you tried using any of those pathways that connect this space to the real world?
Sorry? What are those?
They're passages through which you can make small-scale changes to reality by using Kuvaki. Or am I the only one who can use those passages?
Kuvaki. What is
लोगों को नहीं
that?
पता कुछ.
You don't know? It's a unique kind of elemental energy found only in Nodcry, the land from which the moons arose.
Oh. Well, it's true that the moons first rose up from the part of Teyvat you say is called Nodcry. But there is no difference in the elemental energy between there and anywhere else.
What? Could you show us some of this Kuvaki hyposelenia? Maybe if we see it.
Okay.
Isn't that just your power?
What? But it's everywhere in Nodcry. In the air, in the land. Even the creatures who live there have adapted to its influence.
How curious. This Kuvaki certainly did not exist anywhere in the world before
तो ये
we were
बाद में आया
imprisoned.
कुआ की.
Let alone influence living creatures. So, how exactly does it affect them anyway? Can they float in the air like us?
This is so strange. Why would their reality differ so much from mine?
Columbina, you're looking for more than just a way out of here, aren't you?
Yes. If I am to help my friends, I will need trilunar authority on par with that of our foe.
You mean you'll need our power?
This sounds extremely risky. The Three Moons' powers are not mutually compatible. Concentrating them into one goddess will be a very painful
अरे
process.
बाप रे.
And if anything goes wrong, it could tear you to pieces.
I know. But I'm willing to take that risk.
Even so, let's say we successfully transfer our authority to you. How will you take it outside this prison? Nibelung constructed this realm specifically to prevent us from using our powers to interfere in his war. No moon goddess can leave this place alive.
What if I don't leave alive?
हैं? तो कोलोमिना मर जाती है?
How are we supposed to figure out what we're meant to do?
वैसे हाँ उसके कार्ड में डेथ निकला था और मतलब ये तो 100% मरी तो है नहीं, तो अभी मरेगी है. हम लोग मरते हुए देखेंगे कोलोमिना को, तो वापस कैसे आएगी ये?
Columbina, what do you need from us?
If she really got to the beginning of time in there, how do you think she'd leave us a message? You don't think she'd write it down on a stone tablet somewhere in the hopes that we'd find it, do you?
Seems unlikely. Columbina may not talk a lot, but she thinks deeply about issues like this.
Let's review what we know. This is the Columbina who fought alongside us against the Reykir of Solnari, and with whom we celebrated Moon Prayer Night. She knows our personalities, our ways of doing things, even our unique strengths and abilities. So, if she wanted to tell us something from a long, long time ago, what would she do? Oh.
क्या? लूनोटार?
Traveler, you once said that those golden ripples also appeared when Luanatar was born. What if Columbina left Luanatar here, not just as an anchor to the real world, but for some other purpose? If she is part of Columbina, and Columbina knows that I can see past events through her.
Oh, yeah. Like when you peeked into Rarer's past through his heart.
Nefer, wait. If you're right about this, and you can really see past events through Luanatar, your eyes, they'll...
Oh, I know. Looking at Rerir's past in Conria was already enough of a strain on my eyes.
अरे अंधी हो जाएगी भाई ऐसा तो
Looking
ये.
this far back into the past, it'll surely blind me. But it's our only chance.
ए भगवान.
This is the only way.
सब लोग sacrifice करने पे तुले हुए हैं. Oh God.
Boss.
अंधी
We
ने
spoke
फिर
about this once, a long time ago. Do you remember what I said?
already ये
Yehuda?
2 बार अंधी हो चुकी
The
है.
day I lose my sight, the Curatorium of Secrets will be yours to run.
ए भगवान.
But
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you. This day's
नहीं
come
इसके
a
आगे
lot
ठीक हो
earlier
जाएगी
than
गाइस,
either of
ऐसा
us
भी नहीं होने
expected.
वाला है. क्योंकि ये
I need to
प्लेएबल
know
कैरेक्टर है
you'll
तो सब
honor
कुछ
our
ठीक ही होगा.
agreement, Yehuda.
Yes, Boss Neff.
Damn, ये इसकी
promise.
सक्सेसर है.
Are you sure you don't want some time to think this through?
What is there to think through? I should have gone blind after our battle with Rerir. Frankly, it's almost criminal that I got away with it for this long.
Then at least let me take some precautions on your behalf. And if you really do lose your sight, I'll visit your office every day and make sure you're well looked after.
Oh, please, anything but that. I was actually ready to go through with this. Are you trying to scare me into backing out?
As if I could ever scare you.
अरे यार सब लोग
I'll
कितनी
assume
मेहनत
you're
कर रहे हैं भाई,
just
कोई अंधा
joking
हो रहा है,
to
कोई
calm
अपना
your
कोड दे
nerves.
दे रहा है. वेल यहाँ पे खाली कोलम्बिना की बात नहीं हो रही, यहाँ पे पूरी दुनिया को बचाने की बात हो रही है एक्चुअली, तो बनता भी है.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's do this.
हे
All
भगवान.
done.
Good. Now give me some space. Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
हे भगवान, अंधी हो जाएगी.
Between the
इसको दिख रहा है
Tri-Moon
अब.
Authority, Kuvaki, and the sole surviving moon, the Frost Moon, I think I might know how to get back. But I will need my sister's help. Time to go talk it over with.
अरे पहले किससे बात करूं? इससे बात करता हूँ, ये थोड़ी सी मतलब इसको मना सकते हैं सोनेट को.
Have you decided? I hope it's not too dangerous. You really scared me when you said that thing about not leaving here alive. Come on, let's go find.
अरे अरे.
It seems you have reached a decision. I'm all ears.
ओके गाइस, चलो देखते हैं क्या प्लान बना. मर के कैसे वापस जिंदा होने का प्लान है.
Have you figured it out, Columbina? Tell us. How do you plan to leave this place?
I intend to die here, in this moment, and then be reborn in the future with the help of my friends.
तो पूरा लूप हो गया ना कि इधर अभी ये मर के फिर दोबारा मतलब जिंदा होगी, फिर ये क्लूलेस रहेगी, इधर उधर भटकेगी, फिर बहुत टाइम बाद जाके ट्रैवलर से मिलेगी. यार ये तो लूप में फंस गए हम लोग. पर मेन टाइमलाइन में हम लोग कैसे आएंगे? मेन टाइमलाइन में हम लोग आने की ज़रूरत है. जब जहाँ पे हम लोग को फाइट करना है डिटोरे से, वहाँ पे हम लोग कैसे आएंगे? अबे यार बहुत कंफ्यूजन हो रहा है.
What? What are you saying? How can the dead be reborn? And how will you inform these future friends of your plans? You can't exactly leave oracles. Nothing can escape this place. Not a single ray of moonlight. And even if you found a way, what if they never find the message you left for them? You'll...
No, that won't happen.
Come again?
They will find my message. I'm sure of it.
I'm not following. How exactly will you achieve this?
It's quite simple, really. First, I will leave my soul here.
I see it.
Your soul? You mean your divinity?
Yes. I once left a portion of my soul in the future. One so small that this prison barely noticed anything. In this very moment, She can resonate with my soul across time.
Damn, हम लोग time travel कर रहे हैं.
When the time comes, I believe that she can serve as an anchor to pull my soul from here back to the future reality.
Just as gravity connects the world to the moon.
Exactly. In the future, where I came from, the moon has been cast beyond the false sky, but I can still feel that it is there. In a similar way, I can feel a connection to the soul fragment I left behind even now. My friends can use it to detect my presence.
But how do you just leave your soul here? Is that even...
On my way here, I met an ordinary mortal who entered this place long before I did. Her body is long gone, but her soul remains. And before that, I encountered an old enemy whose entire soul survives here intact, while the power that once corrupted his body has faded away.
So, perhaps this space is specifically designed to imprison divinity and authority, but not the physical body.
Still, even if your body can escape, would it not just be a lifeless husk without the soul inside? Wait, is that what you meant when you said you wouldn't leave alive?
Yes,
अब समझ में आ रहा है, guys.
I shall turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nodcrop. That power shall protect the land and quietly blend into it, awaiting my soul's return in the future.
तो वही जाके कुआ की बन गया.
However, I cannot do this on my strength alone. I would need your help to do this.
Oh, dear sister, you need not be so formal. As I said before, we are but remnants of a bygone age. You, on the other hand, were born alone in that distant future, and you have walked a long and lonesome road since
भाई
then.
ये इस तरह ने तो पूरा
How could
time
I
game
bear
खेल
to
दिया
let
हम
your
लोगों के
story
साथ.
end here in this dungeon?
I bet it or I didn't see that coming.
Don't forget, we are your sisters, your family.
Arya's right. Actually, I've always wanted a little sister. Can you imagine how it's been for me? Getting nagged by... Now, I finally get to be the big sis. And not just that, but I get to help you return to your world, too.
Sonnet.
Canon बड़ी चुपचाप है.
Canon?
I'm sorry. I know this is a bold request. The Frost Moon is rightfully yours, and it remains intact.
Oh, no, please. Don't misunderstand me, Columbia. I was just thinking back on the years that the three of us once spent together. You cannot imagine how happy I am to hear of the future world you describe. The Frost Moon Scions, your lovely, kindly friends. For the three of us, whose purpose in life was to maintain the peace in Teyvat, it is a great relief to know that the people of this world live in such an abundant future.
हाँ पर अभी future खतरे में है.
If your plan can save them and save Nodcry, I will gladly give you all that I can. Besides, the three of us have been together since the day we were born. I could never abandon them to live on alone without them.
Canon.
Still, I do have one question I would like to ask you before we proceed.
Certainly. What is it?
Why do you cover your eyes?
Well, क्योंकि अंधी है, मतलब ऐसा ही तो बोलते हैं.
Yeah, I was curious about that too. But it seemed personal, so I didn't want to intrude.
There was a time when I refused to look upon the world. I believed it was full of nothing but
तो
lies
इसने देखना ही
and
बंद कर
falsehoods.
दिया.
I wished to hide my feelings, seal my heart, until I could return to my true home.
अब ये finally आँख खोल सकती है. यार इसको उसी दिन आँख खोल देना चाहिए था, वो जिस दिन हम लोग celebrate कर रहे
I
थे.
see. Perhaps that decision saved you from ever having to see the false sky again. But at the same time, you likely missed out on many true and precious things, like the smiles on your friends' faces. Promise me this, Columbina. When you return to the future, open your eyes, take a look at the world around you, and see your friend. I'm sure that you know this
कामधारी बनी बैठी
already,
थी ये बेचारी.
given that you long to return. But that is your true home. Give me your hand, Columbina. Aria, sonnet.
Okay.
All right.
तो पावर मिल गया मेरे को.
We once were the songs sung for eternity.
I think guys
but
cutscene देखने
now
को
it
मिलेगा
is
हम लोगों को.
you who must continue to sing.
We once were the tides in the great river of time.
किसको
But now
पता
we
था तीनों
subside,
मून सिस्टर आके
and
इसकी मदद
you
करेंगे.
arise.
We were the messengers of madness and inspiration.
We are souls awaiting the sun. You must return to be with those who smile when they see your face.
By the way, ये खूबसूरत और फनी सोनेट ही है जो क्रिम्सन मून की वो है. मतलब कि कौन सोच सकता है मतलब इसको और लेकिन वो मिल गए पावर. अब इन लोगों का क्या होगा वैसे?
Yes. We have transferred the authority over all 3 moons to Columbina
Damn, ये तो अभी
Hyperselenia.
बहुत पावरफुल हो गई.
From this moment on, she is the Trilune Goddess.
Damn.
The one and only
ओ
moon
तो उसके
goddess
बाद
of this
इसके
world.
पीछे ऐसे आ गए.
Thank you. Thank you, my sisters.
Now go, and do what you believe is right, Columbina Hyposelenia.
Be aware that we cannot grant you the power of the 3 moons beyond these prison walls. The conflict that arose over their remains following our disappearance will still take place.
I understand.
Sisters, oh, my body. It
अरे
feels...
Now that we have given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells. This prison is dissolving them as we speak.
It's okay, Sonnet. The end must come for every god, just as it does for every
हाँ वैसे भी इन
human.
लोगों ने बहुत सफर कर लिया.
That's all this is. The final destination of our lives. Canon and I will be by your side the whole way.
We have one final request, Columbina. Could you use the 3 moons' power to send us back into the real world now that we have lost our powers? I doubt this space will seek to hold us further. It's just... we would like to spend our final moments together in the only...
Of course. Sonnet.
Yes.
Don't... I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss. Not to be afraid. But is this really what I should say at this moment?
ये तो क्रिम्सन मून बन जाएगी ना बाद में.
Don't forget. I'm so glad to have a big sister like...
No, Hypo. Thank you. I'm okay. I'm not afraid. As long as my sisters are with me, I won't be afraid.
It looks like... this is goodbye, sisters.
तो ऐसे वो मून मैरोज उधर आए.
Goodbye, Columbina.
डैम गाइस ये बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड था बट ठीक है धीरे धीरे हम लोग समझ पाए क्या चक्कर है.
Take care of this world in our stead.
अब ये ट्रू मून गॉडेस बन गई ट्राइलूनर.
I will. And now, it's time for me to bid farewell to my body too. May it become the moonlight that keeps Nodcry company through the long years ahead. So this is why Nodcry was not always home to Kuvaki. It only appeared after I poured my body out upon this land, and only this land. Kuvaki responds to me because it is me, my body, answering the
Nodcry
call of
Columbina
my
का ही
soul.
body है.
And the golden energy I've encountered on my way here was, in fact, that very soul, which I am about to leave here to guide me. O power Trilune, eternal moonlight, I, Columbina Hyposelenia, lay aside my body. Let it be cast into the dark night to illuminate the future. May it be a companion
Cutscene.
to all who dwell
Damn.
beneath the moon.
अरे बाप रे बाप. तो तब जाके कुआ की इधर आ
Until the
गया.
time comes for me to return home.
यार वैसे ही ठंडे ऊपर से मेरे को और घूसबम्स आ रहे हैं. ओके ये चैप्टर खत्म हुआ.
Boss! That was crazy! Were we even allowed to see that? Is
लॉल हम सब लोगों ने देखा क्या वो?
Can you still see? How many fingers am I holding up?
I think वो अंधी नहीं हुई. I think.
I see 2 fingers, and a look of sheer terror on your face.
Truly astounding, Miss Nefer. Your eyes have glimpsed the very ends of the world, and yet they remain as sharp as ever.
Damn, I think लोमा ने जब नेफर की आंखें ठीक की तो कुछ ज्यादा ही ठीक हो गई.
Or is the credit for this miracle due to Miss Lauma? It seems that even time itself is no match for your medical skills.
Surely you jest, Mr. Flins. I suspect we have Columbina to thank. She must have realized the immense toll that the ritual would take and purposely set aside some of her power in the past to protect Nefer's eyes when this moment arrived. There is always a great price to pay for witnessing the truth, but it seems that this time, Columbina has shouldered that burden on our behalf.
She chose the perfect method of getting a message to us. Though her eyes were always shut, she was clearly so perceptive.
Well, अब इसको वापस कैसे लाएंगे? ये सब देख तो लिया हम लोगों ने, सब कुछ सेंस बना गया. अब इसको वापस कैसे लाएं?
Despite being separated by time and space, we're seeing the same possibilities and seizing the same opportunities.
We still don't even know if she's okay right now. But as long as there's a chance, we can do something.
We'll get you back somehow, Columbine.
Well, based on the information we now have, let's figure out our next.
Thanks to these gentlemen, we have a much clearer picture of the situation with the civilian population has been moved to safety, so we no longer.
I think guys अभी क्लाइमैक्स आने वाला है. And I don't know हम लोग कैसे डिटोरे को वापस लाने वाले हैं, but sorry डिटोरे को क्यों वापस लाएंगे? डिटोरे को तो मारो, मतलब कोलम्बिना को. We need Columbina guys. Come on guys. ये खत्म होने वाला है quest and we have to bring Columbina back.
Miss Androne, how are the calculations going?
So far, so good. I'll keep seeing how far I can push the system, though. Can't have Hatman being powered down for nothing.
There's still a long road ahead. Where should we begin?
Our plan is clear. Time is short, so let's get moving.
There's just never
प्लान हम
enough
लोगों को
time,
ठीक से
is
पता तो नहीं
there?
चला, पर देखते हैं.
Time is the bane of my existence. Ugh.
All right, we'll do our part too.
Yeah.
Yeah. यार ये तो मतलब डायलॉग में डाल सकते थे, बट ठीक है.
Albedo's theory says that elemental energy can dilute the light realm's power, but I'm no expert in building elemental defenses. Sounds like something out of the advanced elemental theory section of the library. Whew.
बाहर का कोई nerd नहीं है,
You
clearly.
seem quite troubled.
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't get a little flustered when they're completely out of their depth?
You were the very picture of confidence back when you approached the Hexen Circle.
Yeah, I could have been faking it through that whole meeting for all you know. Who's to say I'm not just a ball of nerves in a charming and gregarious package?
Oh gosh, really? I'm so sorry.
अरे
had no idea.
नहीं नहीं भाई,
Well,
वैसे नहीं है
You're
वो.
all
Still, I was much more in my comfort zone than I am here. At least in Mondstadt, you can cry for help from a cliff top and actually stand a chance of summoning Barbados himself. Things have never looked bleaker than they do now. If we don't pull this off, Tevat's doomed, isn't it?
Oh, you think so? Actually, yes.
It's a shame.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Tevat has faced annihilation many times in the past,
Well,
but it
huh?
also gave us you.
Hey, don't give me that. It's not like I'm anyone special.
I disagree. Every human born in this world is special. We angels have always believed that.
In that case, this humble human being has a big favor to ask of you.
I thought you might say that.
I'm sure Alice, in her great wisdom, sent you here precisely to help us in this difficult time, yes?
Well, that has less to do with her wisdom and more to do with my power.
Of course, of course. Well, the thing is, these elemental defenses we're about to build, I don't think it's a question of if they'll fail, but when. Durin's findings from his patrols make it clear that Dottori is constantly expanding his territory. First it was his lab, then the design bureau, and now this. It's not realistic to completely stop him encroaching on the rest of Nagrai. Rather, our goal should be to stall him for as long as possible. If Miss Sandroni's calculations are correct, well, they're the closest thing to certainty we have in this situation, so let's assume they are. Anyway, her calculations suggest that our best hope for victory lies in Miss Columbina's return.
यहाँ से पीछे का fountain भी दिख
It's
रहा है.
up to us to slow Dottori's advance and buy time for her to make a return.
Are you asking me to help you with building the defense?
No. I'd like you to prepare for what comes next. When he eventually reaches us, we will have to fight him. You were an angel once and a mage now. I'm asking you to lend us your protection.
Oh. Can I take it that you're triggering the terms you fought for during our three-way talks?
Well, technically those terms were about protecting Mondstadt. But if you're happy to agree to the change in location, then yes, let's do that.
चलो भाई, और
You're
क्या ही बोल
cashing in
सकते
on
हैं.
this much sooner than I'd imagined.
Well, yeah. The way things are going, I
सब
might not
लोगों
get
की
another
मदद चाहिए
chance.
guys, सब लोग अभी यार इस पॉइंट पे ना मदद मांगनी नहीं पड़नी चाहिए, ठीक है? सबको डिफॉल्ट में मदद करनी चाहिए.
Very well. The mages have heard the knight's plea, and we will respond. To tell the truth, Alice and I had already discussed how we might help you all, so I didn't come empty-handed. I always like to be prepared.
चलो.
This is... Wow. Yeah. This is great.
पर
Seriously,
हम लोगों
thank
को पता
you.
कब चलेगा भाई, क्या प्लान कर रहे हो तुम लोग?
It's been
क्या
many
surprise
long
है?
years since I had a chance to dazzle humanity with a little divine intervention.
ये काफी evil sound कर रहा है वैसे.
I mean, to humbly serve as a reliable and Anyway, Knight of Boreas, please accept this gift in recognition of your great go now. May the angel's blessing deliver you safely
Oh,
to your
damn.
destination.
ये तो crown जैसा कुछ बन गया भाई, shield. Okay.
Ah, you're here. Sandroni! Glad you asked. You two are about to become the first people to lay eyes upon my masterpiece.
And वो क्या है?
Or should that be the first person and the first, specter?
Hey!
Spectre? क्यों Paimon person में कम नहीं हो रहा क्या?
Whatever. Come, feast your eyes on.
Wow! We've never seen something
पर ये
like
है
this
क्या?
before.
This meter displays the progress of my formula. Currently, it's still making the most important connections. Once it's finished running, I'll deliver it right
यार
to
हमको
your
तो कुछ
side.
दिखाई नहीं.
And then, we can finally bring Columbina back.
What do you mean, deliver it? Can't you just tell us over the Dodo communication device? It'll just be some numbers, right?
Ugh, you're such a greenhorn.
Greenhorn.
This isn't the kind of formula you solve in math class. It's a highly complex algorithm capable of constructing a framework of... Whatever. We'll be here all day if I start trying to explain it. All you need to know is the formula must be completed before we can bring Columbina back.
Got it.
I'll share the data with you. Nicole's agreed to let me use her information channel, so we just need to use the Dodo communication device like so. And... there. Now you can check in on my progress.
Wow! Look at that!
अरे बाप रे अरे बाप रे ये तो काफी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड कुछ चीजें लग रही है देख के.
About time you recognized my genius. Took you long
10% हुआ है ये.
Anyway, that's all from me. You should check on the others if you have time. Make sure we don't have any weak links in the chain. That might sound harsh to you, but close supervision is a common practice in a Fatui. Not looking to catch anyone out. I just care about everything going smoothly. That's all. I'm kinda stuck here while the formula is running, so I need you to be my second pair of eyes in the meantime.
Oh, 20 हो गया. Nice. ये कर लेते हैं ना फटाफट. सारे कंपेनियन से बात कर लेते हैं. उसके बाद आई थिंक मैं इस वीडियो को इधर ही खत्म कर दूंगा.
Thankfully, Miss Nicole has come to our aid. Nasha Town is now looking very well defended.
Golden Flame. Yes, that's Nicole's power, all right. Based on the latest message from Grandmaster Varka, it sounds like they've reached an agreement. The situation should be more stable with her assistance. Everyone will have at least some degree of...
Albedo! Durin!
Hello there, you two.
Are you well rested?
That's good to hear. As per the plan, Albedo and I will be in charge of Nasha Town. As Dotori's energy field expands, it's creeping ever closer in that direction. But we will do our best to hold our position.
We fought side by side many times before, and always with great success. I believe this time will be no different. So don't worry about us. Focus on fighting Dotori.
वो तो हम वैसे भी मतलब फोकस करेंगे ही उनसे फाइट करने पे ज़्यादा. कैसा हाल है फिलिंस?
Paimon.
Flans! How's everything coming along?
Fairly well, if I do say so myself. Personally, I am ready to confront Dottore head on.
Ooh, you sound much more
Damn, सब
serious
लोग
than
prepared
usual.
है.
To be honest, I am not usually fond of exercising my full strength.
Oh, ऐसा क्या?
For one thing, it's hardly conducive to maintaining a low profile. Besides, I believe one should have the right to choose when to show their hand. I am conserving my strength until the
चलो भाई
moment of
फ्लिंस भी
battle
अपनी
is
फुल
upon us.
ताकत दिखाने वाला है गाइस.
Anything.
Seeing you get into the zone like this really puts Paimon at ease. Huh, Traveler?
I consider it an honor to have your trust. Rest well. I look forward to seeing you both in your element during the battle.
Yes, Miss Moonchanter? What are you staring at?
You always address me in the strangest ways. Lady Moonchanter one minute, Miss Moonchanter the next.
Yes, and? Are either of those incorrect?
Well, दोनों ही same है.
Not as such. It's just that I simply call you Nefer nowadays.
Uh-huh. That's my name. What's your point?
तो तू भी उसको लौमा बुला वही वो बोलना चाहती है.
The point is I don't add any honorifics or titles.
Meaning what?
That maybe we're on friendlier terms now than we used to be.
Is that how you see it? And I thought I was the one with eye damage.
Paimon,
पुकारती है,
traveler.
Just swinging by to check in on you. How are things
मैं
going?
एक और
Did
बार
you manage to
सुनूंगा।
get some rest?
Paimon,
Oh,
traveler.
sorry, ये तो Lama.
Don't worry about me. I won't slow us down.
And I give my all to ensure our victory. Ah, yes. Allow me to give you two a quick checkup.
हम दोनों ठीक ही हैं basically.
All done. You're both in good shape.
You're welcome. You'll have your work cut.
Paimon will keep an eye on him. Don't you worry.
I'm glad to hear it. Take good care of yourself too, Paimon.
Sure thing.
Okay, तीनों बातें हो गई। ओके गाइस, मैं ज़्यादा नहीं खींच सकता, मुझे वीडियो इधर ही ख़त्म करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है। आई होप गाइस आप लोगों को अच्छा लगा हो, एंड अगर आप लोग अच्छा लगा प्लीज़ वीडियो को एक लाइक कर दो फटाफट, एंड चैनल को भी ज़रूर से सब्सक्राइब कर देना। जल्दी मिलता हूँ उसके नेक्स्ट पार्ट में, तो तब तक के लिए बाय बाय।